Hi guys, it's Hugh here, and got a couple of customers that wanted to know how to install the IonCube loaders onto their one-in-one website. They have a little tutorial, but it's kind of long-winded, and so I'm going to go ahead and just explain everything to you, show you how this goes. The first thing you're going to need is you're going to need FTP access to that website, to your one-on-one account. So you're going to have to FTP to the website and put some files on. Now they seem to assume that you don't have access, you don't have root access to the server, so you're going to have to put the IonCube files into a directory on your website, and then you're going to have to create a file to tell the server where to find that file. It's really not a big deal. I'm going to walk you through it. The first thing they want you to do is to create a file and upload it to your FTP. The file is called, you can call it PHP Info. You can call it whatever you want, but it must end in .php, and this is all the code that's in there. So I'm going to just also supply you with this file so that you can just reuse it. But PHP has a very cool function that's called PHP Info. It's just one little line of code, but that one little line of code creates this whole readout here of information about your server. So you can do this anywhere. So you see I have put this here, and we're gonna probably remove that when we're done because you don't really want to expose all that to everyone in the world, but we'll use it to help us get this installation done, and then we'll be done. So the first thing they want you to do is basically upload this file, PHP Info, to the root of your web server and then run that URL. So that's what I've done, and Dana, my awesome customer and beta tester, has helped us with this, so thanks Dana. And so I'm running it here, and we got PHP version 5.2, and we want to keep that in mind because the next thing we're going to do is download the IonCube loaders from IonCube. And where you get your loaders are on this URL, ioncube.com/loaders.php. You're just going to scroll down the page and find the Linux 32 bits and the zip file, and you're going to download that file. So as you can see, I've downloaded that file, and it is called IonCube Loaders lin x86.zip. It will always be called that. And when you extract it, it creates the folder called IonCube. So you're going to go in here, and we're going to have to basically match the well, what they want you to do is match the IonCube loader file with the version of PHP, which is 5.2. So supposedly here we're supposed to get the 5.2 files and then put them in the server. Before that, I'm going to try something really quick. The thing that the one-in-one people didn't seem to quite know or want to tell you, to be honest, I'm not really sure yet if it's going to work. But the thing is, there is this file that comes with the loaders. It's called loaderwizard.php right here. So what I just did was I just uploaded that by FTP, sorry, and I'm running it now on the test website. And this is what happens. It just loads up and it says, okay, it's going to tell us what to do. And in this case, I believe these are shared server. So it says, so we just click this, and then we're going to go next. So I put oneinone.com in both of those fields. I chose shared server, and I put oneinone.com in both fields for the hosting company and the URL of the hosting company. And so this is now what it's telling me. we have to have this loader file, and according to this, it already has this listed in the PHP INI in case you want to put it in. So what we're going to have to do is make sure that that file is placed on the web server. So we're going to upload it with FTP. Okay, so I've logged into the server with FTP. Here's my PHP Info file. Here's my Loader Wizard file. And now I'm going to put that IonCube loader file that the wizard tells me it wants, and I'm going to put it where it tells me to put it, which is, it wants IonCube loader lin 5.2.so. That is IonCube loader lin 5.2.so. Okay, so that's the file that it wants. And according to the configuration file, I'm not sure if Dana already edited that file or not. Let me see. So it looks like that file was created today, so I'm just going to open and have a look at that PHP INI. So this already has a PHP INI. It looks to be like Dana has already put this. So this is what you have to do. Ultimately, if you don't have a PHP INI in your website's directory, you need to create one and put this line in it. Now it appears Dana already has a PHP INI and it has some other stuff in it that he's using, but he's put this one at the top. This is what needs to be added at the top. Now the only thing that he missed was that he needed to upload this file to this directory so that it would be referenced by the server. So let's do that now. He's got it here at IonCube, so we'll just do that. Okay, so I'm on my FTP client and I'm just going to create a directory called IonCube. And I'm going to go into that directory and I'm going to upload the requested file, which I believe is this one right here. And you're transferring it. It's almost a megabyte. Basically what that is, it's a binary file, a compiled computer program, which, since it has an entry in the PHP INI, the PHP interpreter will read that into its brain when it tries to interpret certain code, such as IonCube encoded PHP. It will be able to basically, consume that and then read it via the IonCube SO program that we're putting on the server now. And 100%. All right. And there it is. So now we should have everything on the server that should satisfy the requirements. Let's take a look. Back to the wizard. Let's go back to the wizard. Make sure we've done everything. Okay, so you said this loader file was not found, and the reason we were looking for it was because that line in PHP INI. So if you don't have a PHP INI file, you're going to have to basically create one and put that Zend line, this line here, Zend extension equals your home page directory to that IonCube loader, whichever the one it is that the wizard tells you to use. How do you get this directory here? You go to your PHP Info page, which I told you about originally. And you're going to look for a field called document root. Not redirect document root, but just document root, like this, and this gives you the entire path. So when you create your PHP INI file, if you need to, you're going to do it like this. You're going to go Zend extension equals that path to your home page, and then of course you saw me create the IonCube directory, and then the name of the file, which is, you can just copy that, paste it, .so. And then you're going to save this as PHP INI. This is if you don't have a PHP INI file on your website. If you do have the PHP INI file, such as Dana has, it may have other entries in it, and then you're going to either add it to the top or add it to the bottom or whatever. You can see that this has already been done for this PHP INI. So now we should be able to run that wizard again, and the wizard should give us a go ahead here. Yep, okay, we're green now. We're all set. And that's how it's done. Just again to recap, you might want to put this PHP Info file, which I'll provide for you, and put this on your home page. When you run it, you can find out the version that you have, and you can also find out that document root when you need it. Okay, so that's basically the main things that you might need from the PHP Info. You want to download your IonCube loaders from this URL, the zip file, if you're on Windows, of course, actually, and probably Mac too. Then you're going to extract those files, and you can upload the loader wizard to your website. Then, as well as looking at the PHP Info, you run that loader wizard file, and it's going to tell you what you need to do. And those things that you may need to do, first of all, it's going to tell you what loader file, what SO file you need to put on that server. And so you're going to go to your list of SO files and find the one that it tells you to upload. Then it's also going to tell you, if you don't have that PHP INI line, it's going to tell you that it needs one, or it may even give you the exact text to put into your PHP INI file, or give you another file that you can actually upload. The loader wizard is really, really helpful for that kind of thing. All in all, I think this pretty much covers, we upload that SO file, we make sure the line is in PHP INI, and then it should work. That's pretty much it. Okay, so this is Hugh out, and I will see you later.